So it's been 4 years since the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 series was first released, and back then this was arguably the best Android tablet for digital artists that you could get. But now it's 2024 and you have so many other options and better upgrades even in the Samsung line. The latest being the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series. So, is the Galaxy S7 Plus still worth it in 2024? The short answer, yes, maybe. Hey everyone, Manga Samte here, and let's talk in detail whether the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus is still worth it for digital artists in 2024. And let's weigh the pros and cons and see if it's still a viable option. Now, I got mine in back in October 2022, if I'm not mistaken, and the selling price or the MRP was 51,999, which is quite expensive, and I was able to get various discounts at the time, and I was able to buy it for less than 40,000 rupees, which was roughly around 479 US dollars. Now, with inflation, it might have been a bit lesser back then, but with the current rates, exchange rates, it's around 479 US dollars. So it was a real steal. I was able to get it discounted to about roughly 20,000 rupees. So it was a really good offer, and I was able to, yeah, get it at a really good price. Alrighty. First off, the pros. If you're looking for a tablet that can handle demanding art applications and multitasking, the S7 Plus is still a solid option. With an operating system upgradable up to Android 13, an amazing chipset, GPU, and CPU, multitasking is a breeze. Samsung's One UI is also very well built and optimized for apps. Samsung has also said that they'll give security updates for 4 years. So, with it being released in back in August 2020, it's going to be exactly 4 years next month by the time that this video comes out. Now, like I said, you get a free stylus, unlike the Apple iPad. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say free, but it's not an extra charge because it comes boxed in with the S Pen. So there's no additional charges there. The stylus is good and easy to use, albeit a bit thin to my liking, especially if you got big hands. So I'd suggest adding some sort of a grip, a padding grip, for better feel and grip to it. It has an amazing rich AMOLED 12.4-inch display with over 22,800 by 1752 resolution with up to 120 gigahertz refresh rate, which makes for a very good color accuracy, good pixel density, and a smooth experience for drawing and illustrating. The tablet also has a dedicated memory card slot, so it doesn't matter which variant you buy when it comes to storage, because it's expandable to 1 TB externally, and the 6 GB RAM is enough to use for drawing in large canvas sizes. So a good example would be, this is my manga that I'm working on, and so we'll just open up one of the pages, and it's a print size, and so it's fairly large, but it has no stutter and no lags whatsoever. So let me just choose a pen here. You're not seeing any lag. Let's try and dim. So as you can see, there's hardly any lag, except for this pop-up that comes up that tells me that memory usage is increasing. So that this system might lag a bit. So Clip Studio will warn you to save often, but to date, I haven't had any crashes or such. So these are the pros. Now let's move on to the cons. Like I said, if you are looking for the latest technology, features, operating system, and security patches, you may want to buy newer tablets. Especially, if you want the best Android tablet, then the S8 or the S9, which is the latest, would be the best choice. And then point number two, coming back to the S Pen, the nib is very, very soft, unlike the hard nibs of the Apple iPad. So if you're not careful, you can easily break it. I will show images of where people have posted their own nibs being just either the nibs being broken or the tips of the nibs just flaring out because it's a soft nib. So you have to be careful when you're drawing, and you have to be just you have to take extra care. So even if you are putting screen laminations on this, if you want the paper texture feel to on the screen, then you won't be able to use the soft nib because it'll wear out very quickly. You'll have to get and buy third-party nibs which are hard. So that's the one downside of the S Pen. And you can get spare nibs from Samsung's customer service centers and also online third-party nibs. Now, I'm not sure about the nibs that you get from the service center, Samsung's, but the third-party nibs are hard nibs, so they'll be just like Apple's pencil. And then thirdly, this tablet or the Samsung line of these tablets, they have a lot of accessories as well from Samsung itself, like the Bluetooth keyboard and then various covers and lots of other accessories. But these two are more of the important ones, whereas the others are like the wireless earphones and all that, earbuds, which are not really important. But the Bluetooth keyboard and covers, I feel, are important, and so they are there, but they are very expensive, especially Samsung's. So it's generally best to get third-party covers and Bluetooth keyboards. They are generally less more expensive and more affordable. And then point number four, it can still be very expensive depending on wherever you live. Right now in India, I will show a screenshot of it on the screen now. It costs around 70,000 rupees online. And while I cannot confirm on its price on like in physical stores, shops, because there are no electronic stores nearby that sell the S7 right now at the moment. So I can't really confirm like the physical shops how much they sell for, but online they're selling it for 70,000, which is really expensive. Ultimately, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus is still a viable option in 2024 for digital artists, but with a few caveats. So it's important to weigh your options properly, check the pros and the cons, and the most notable downside from all of this, from all the cons, is the lack of support in terms of updates, be it the OS or security patches from Samsung. So that's I guess the number one downside, whereas the others are, more or less, it's fine. It's not, you're nitpicking. So and but unless you are visiting, sketchy websites and downloading fishy, sketchy things from those said websites, or as long as you keep your apps from the app store updated, and you're not connected to any public wi-fi, you are more or less, you're going to be fine. There's actually a very low chance of you getting your tablet in trouble, getting hacked or getting phishing and all that. It's very low. So just be careful not to use public Wi-Fi. Maybe turn on your own phone hotspot, mobile hotspot, and connect your Wi-Fi to that. And so that's a lot more stable, a lot more secure. And then just keep your apps updated from the App Store. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful, and if it is, then please leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get notified of more reviews related to art tech and supplies. I'll see you next week. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Here's an unboxing and first impression video along with a review video of the Huon Canvas Pro 16 tablet for you to watch.